Alright, so I am a poet, a writer, a copywriter per se, and an interior designer. I am young, as you can see, and I own a company, by God's grace. Today I'll be doing poetry, and it is titled Resonance. I hope you're familiar with poetry. Are we? Okay. So I'm doing a piece I titled Resonance. Before I begin, I want to apologize for all the lies we were told before we stepped out to becoming something great. For instance, they told me that all you have to do is go to primary school, down to secondary school, then you gain admission to the higher institution, then you get a job, right? Then the job, you get married, and you probably die. And that's all. So this poetry this afternoon is about the in-betweens, the processes that they did not tell us about. And I'll be using my mother as a case study for this performance. I'll be using an experience that I saw her pass through that has really helped me every single day. Can I continue? Alright, so I'd like to engage you in this. To begin, how many of us here want to be a star? No. How many of us here want to be a star? Yeah. So we all want to be stars. Okay. When I was young, I told my father that when I grow up, I want to be a star. The man laughed. He let out a little laughter, and he was 45, and his hair was drowned in experience. And he said, there is a reason why stars only come out at night. And that was all he said, and he left. When I was 11, I watched my mother fight a filters forming on her inside like a prey, struggling to gain salvation from the claws of predator. She was like a soldier trapped behind a barbed wire fence but still at war because her own body was a battlefield. She fought not to get rid of this constellation, rather, she fought to keep this galaxy alive in her. And she fought even harder when she learned it was a little princess. Night after night, I'd watch my mother spit out blood as though her tongue had become veins, as though her body was trying to wash itself clean from some sort of infirmities. Some days, she would roll on the ground in prayer, praying to the mastermind behind this magical mechanism of drawing blood from dust and building bones and cartilage within closed spaces. I watched how greater the worst of storms under 40 clouds of smile. My father's face felt like each time he watched his wife struggle for prayer. He would cry. He would fall on his knees and place his hands together like a gladiator, gripping to his sword in preparation for his sliding swing. And he will wail. Our home will automatically become a cathedral of praise. He will burn incense of prayer, just so his child and his wife will live. On the third count, she lost the baby. Slowly, grief was becoming a cloak she wore over a choir of thoughts. But despite the fact that it seemed as though the sun was setting on her, this woman never let praise dry from her lips. She would sit at the corridor of her home, and she would call this baby to life every day. She called him as his own care. It means this child has not offended anybody. On the fourth count, we rushed her to the hospital, and they said we would have to tear her open for this child to live. She said, if God was able to bring the woman out of the womb, out of the ribs of a man without breaking his body, then I'm sure I will give birth to this child. On the fifth count, after losing 5 children, she gave birth to a boy, a galaxy locked in the embers of a little tiny boy. His weight, his body weight was so light they thought he would die after a few days, but he thrived. My mother would wake up every morning and she would speak life into his body. When people gathered around and they asked her, how did you not break? How were you able to oversee all these circumstances? She said, the night does not make the star. The night is only an entourage for the star. She said, the night does not make the star. The night is only an entourage for the star. So I'm here to tell you today that the world out there is the battlefield. It does not respect gender, age, or sex. It's going to drag your feet through the street. This street is street. It was designed to make you fall to the ground and cry. These streets were designed to make you fall to the ground and cry. They will make light of your joy. But you, my dear, there are two things that darkness can never comprehend. One is light and the other is you. There are two things that darkness can never comprehend. One is light and the other is you. Can we say that together? There are two things. One is light and the other is you. My father, a man, 45 years. The sun has known every single spine on his back. Day and night he will bend over backwards, trying to cause the earth to give food to his children, yet never. He was arrested. He was commissioned. He was arrested and put behind bars. They said he committed. What was that mean? Yeah. So he was arrested. And funny enough, they said he was in charge of money laundering. They said he was one that sponsored IPOB and brought them to River State. This man, every single day, just the same way he prayed for his wife and his child to live, he will fall on his knees. This man taught us that prayer and grief are both ways of worshiping God. He said, when you fall on your knees and you understand the man behind your soul, he said, the soul is just as dark as night. Some days, all you need is a little light. All you need is a little light for everyone to see what's on the inside. He will fall on his knees and he will cry. He will pray that if indeed there is a thing as integrity, let that thing stand tall and speak for him. 6 months behind bars, he was released. Only for him to figure out the people that said he was in charge of all these things were the people he gave money to thrive. They thought that he would become a better man than them, so they thought the best way to end a star is to bring him down. Have you ever heard of the star quake? Have you? A star quake is an astronomical event that happens in the galaxy, where some sort of light beam travels thousands of miles and hits a star and it cracks open. But you see, you may not know about this event because you are down here and all you do is admire the things above. So forever, people will definitely look up to you and will expect you to pray. But even though you pray, understand this over and over again, that there are two things that darkness can never comprehend. One is light and the other is. Thank you very much.